Welcome back to Yadi Legal Reasonings. Nadine Atkinson Flowers here, Jamaican attorney and U.S. immigration attorney. Student visas. You would no doubt have heard about persons who have come to the United States as a student. There are mainly two categories of students, but the requirements at the start basically are the same, that you prove that you're going to be able to support yourself financially. When you come to the US, you're not coming to work, you're coming as a student with the intention of getting a degree or another type of certification in the US school system. It's always very important to ensure that you can support yourselves. Persons will come and they'll say, oh, maybe I can work for the first year and then not go to school, or I'll try and fudge between the two and I'll get by. That is a big mistake. You have to be able to prove from the get-go that you can actually sustain yourself financially in the United States. And that's one of the reasons why when you are going to your interview, you're required to take certain documents with you. You also have to make sure that the school that you are going to is actually accredited by the US government to accept international students, because that is what you would be if you're going to be coming to school in the United States. Another very important factor to remember is that a student must remain in status. And so you can't come, start school, drop out, and expect to start again. It doesn't work like that. You have to maintain the number of credit hours that are required for your courses, because otherwise you would have breached the terms of the visa and you would be required to return home, and you in fact would be what they call out of status. Another important factor to remember for student visas is the issue of where you can work. For the first year, most students must work on the campus. And of course, there is also a particular time period for which most students can work. You can't be working more hours than you're actually going to school, because the essence of the visa that you got is that you're going to be attending school. Another very important thing to remember is that persons can go on certain types of training, but that training has to be, surprise, surprise, related to the area of your study. Therefore, it would not be expected that you're working in area A, but you are actually planning on getting certified or a particular type of certification in a totally unrelated area. That is not how it works. It's also very important to keep in touch with your designated school officers, those persons who are in charge of the international students on your campus. They offer good information and can provide guidance. And of course, you can read a lot of the information for yourself, but you may need somebody to walk you through some of the processes that may trip up an international student. If you want to get a guide about international students, you can email us, check our website for the email, info@atkinsonflowerslaw.com, and we will be happy to send that to you. Like, share, subscribe, and tell us the topics that you want to talk about.